Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back, friends. I'm Simon.
And I'm Raj.
Yeah, good to have you back again, Raj. So if you missed the first one of our series, Raj is a good friend of mine, clearly from India, who has shared kindly his top favorite Indian movies ever. Raj runs another YouTube channel called
Cloud with Raj.
Cloud with Raj, teaching about cloud technology. So if you ever wanted to know about AWS and how to build a serverless architecture, or about cryptocurrency, which is about the coolest thing ever, then check out Raj's channel. We'll put the link to it just up here. But for now, Raj is going to share with us his number 2 Indian movie ever. So what would that movie be?
So this movie is called Sholay. This is from 1975.
Wow.
So
1975 is a good year. That was the year I was born.
Nice. All right. Simon's birth year. We knew a lot of special things going on that year. Yeah, so this is before I was born, and I watched this movie when I was super young. This is like the pulp fiction of Bollywood movies.
Really?
Right?
Okay.
So this kind of movie we call masala movie. So masala means like the spices.
Yeah, like the base mixture of spices in a curry. Yeah.
And the difficult thing about masala is there are a lot of things going on, and you have to put everything in right proportion to make the curry delicious.
Okay.
So this movie has a mix of action, romance, drama, comedy.
A little spicy?
Yeah, a little spicy. And they said this was done so beautifully that this is one of the masterpieces in Indian movies.
Really?
Right? Because of the way the camera, they did some lot of cool camera work. A lot of the stunts were done in like real time. And also like in this movie, the villain is like a very famous guy called Gabbar Singh. And he says this line, Jo dar gaya, wo mar gaya. That means if you get afraid, then you are dead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it became super popular.
I was afraid just hearing that line. That was already too much for me.
Yeah, so this became so popular that my uncle would say, like if I'm going for some exam or something, say, don't be afraid because Jo dar gaya, so mar gaya.
Really?
Right? So my dad will keep on saying this line forever. And this movie had some crazy stuff as well. You would see everything is like more dramatized. Like if someone is like funny, they are like crazy on like the high level.
I see.
Right?
Dialed up to 11. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. If someone is supposed to be like chatty, like one of the heroine of this movie, Hema Malini, she used to be like a chatterbox. She just talks and talks, right? But this movie also has like a heroine dancing on the glass. Like one scene, the Gabbar Singh will break a bunch of glass and say, okay, you have to dance on this if you want to save the life of your lover.
Wow.
Right?
Interesting.
So yeah, a lot of action. So it's like super entertaining. So yeah, all right. So let's
Nice. Let's get into it. If you want to see what we think about it, then hang around until afterwards. But we are going to check out the trailer for Sholay from 1975.
Simon's birth year.
Yes. We're going to check it out right now. We'll be right back.
All right. So this is Gabbar Singh.
Okay.
This is the band of Bandits.
कितने आदमी थे? सरदार, 2 आदमी थे।
डॉक्टर साहब, शायद ही कोई ऐसा जेल हो जिसमें ये दोनों ना गए हों। ये वीरू है और ये जयदेव।
This is Dharmendra and Amitabh Bachchan. Look how young Amitabh Bachchan is. I'm sure you have done some review of
दोनों पक्के बदमाश।
Yes.
नंबर के चोर, छठे हुए गुंडे हैं।
मुझे तो सब पुलिस वालों की सूरतें एक जैसी लगती हैं।
Wow.
मुझे गब्बर चाहिए, जिंदा। गब्बर सिंह?
वो मशहूर डाकू। जब बच्चा रात को रोता है, तो माँ कहती है बेटे सो जा नहीं तो गब्बर सिंह आ जाएगा।
हाँ, वही। मुझे सिर्फ गब्बर चाहिए।
जो डर गया, समझो मर गया।
This is the line, right?
Yeah. I think those guys were already afraid and dead.
Yeah.
ये दूसरा
Holy.
तुम्हारा काम है।
Yep. He has no arms.
लोहा
Yeah.
गर्म है। मार दो हाथों।
साहब अभी भी वक्त है, सोच लीजिए।
actually a cool special
Yeah,
effect.
yeah, they have a lot. Yeah, and all these this sequence was done in real. Yeah, like all this falling and all that stuff from hills. This actually happened. So like the, movies like this, like Mission Impossible, they are fun because the stunts are actually happening, and it's like very vivid. So this movie was like that, lot of action, lot of drama, like everything, like masala movie.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a good ending too. You have not watched it, right?
I have not seen Sholay. I've not seen the trailer. I don't know much about it, actually. It's not one that was on my radar, but I got to say, like, it was such a different age back then. Like you said, there was no CGI. There were, stunts were real things that were happening, and therefore the movie was kind of limited, but it meant that people took a lot more risks and things felt a lot more real. Yeah. I really like that.
Yeah, and kind of Gabbar Singh, the bad guy, supposed to be the bad guy in this movie, he started this trend that before the villains were just bad people doing bad things, but he put a color to them because people would watch this movie just to watch him.
Wow. Okay.
Right? Like in one of the lines he said, जब बच्चा रात को नहीं सोता है तो माँ बोलती है कि सो जा बच्चा नहीं तो गब्बर सिंह आ जाएगा. That means that if a kid is crying and the mother then says to the kid, you shut up else Gabbar Singh gonna come.
Oh, really? So there's a movie coming out soon called Bachchan Pandi, starring Akshay Kumar. Yeah. And it looks very similar. Like, he's such a bad guy, but he's such an amazing guy to watch playing a bad guy that it just, to me, like, that's my biggest attraction, is to see Akshay Kumar playing a really, really bad guy as well. Not one of these, like, soft, likable bad guys. Maybe it's a similar, maybe he's kind of inherited some of that from the days of Sholay.
Yeah, only thing is this movie is like 3 hours long, unrated cut.
Wow, and that was a lot for those days. Like, they didn't traditionally make long movies back in the 70s.
Right, so yeah, I definitely recommend you to watch it. But see if there is like a abridged version or something, right? I mean, but yeah, I would highly recommend you to watch it and let us know what you think.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it had like a real, I could understand why you said it was like Pulp Fiction. It had like a very gritty gangster style vibe to it. But it also had a bit of like an Indiana Jones style feel to me. Maybe it was just like the style of filming and the type of film they use or something. And maybe that setting in the canyon, it kind of had a...
Yeah, no, I mean like the other guy, the cop, right, who fired at the handcuff. Yeah. Like basically Gabbar Singh killed his whole family.
Oh, man.
Okay, so basically talking about goriness and brutality, like Gabbar Singh even kills the little kid.
Oh, wow.
And he takes the 2 arms away from this inspector guy.
That was crazy.
Right, so that was also a dramatic effect. Like he wears like a shawl, like a covering all the time. And then he gets these 2 guys, Dharmendra and Amitabh Bachchan, to get revenge. So he pays the money to go kill Gabbar. Right, but then these 2 guys get close to the inspector, that, so that more drama happens. And at the end, whole time, this guy is having this comforter or whatever. You're like, okay, everything is fine. And they say, why are you not giving the money yourself, right? Why are you asking your butler to do it? At the end, the air comes and his shawl goes away, and then he has like no freaking arms.
Oh, jeez. Right? I see. That makes sense. In the trailer. Oh,
and then he freaking killed Gabbar Singh with his footwear, with his boots, right? So I'm giving away the spoiler, right? But that was like pretty entertaining to watch.
That is insane.
So as a kid, we were like, damn, this shit is good. This is not like your regular, you don't have to think much.
Right.
It's like real fun, like James Bond.
Yeah.
Like Mission Impossible, like Bourne Identity of Bollywood.
Actually, I think that's what it was. Maybe it was more of a James Bond, like especially the older Sean Connery, Roger Moore style James Bond. Yeah. Yeah, and actually as a kid, I had such a phobia about losing even like a finger, not even a limb, but like And even now when I watch like The Hangover Part 2, where one of the characters wakes up and he's got a finger missing, I'm like, it just freaks me the hell out about just even losing a finger, let alone both arms, and then having to kill a guy with your feet. I mean, come on.
Right.
That's
So
crazy.
I highly recommend, if the viewers, you haven't watched it, go watch Sholay. It should be available on YouTube for free. Simon, you must go watch it. Right? And you should let your viewers know what you think about it.
Yeah, I will. Maybe we'll reconvene, the two of us, and I'll give you my impression and whether I could even bear to look at the TV when those arms come off. That looks horrifying. Well, hey, thank you, Raj, for the recommendation. Thank you guys for watching, and we will circle back very, very soon, because we'll be back soon, friends, on the next Nerd Safari.
Cheers.
Shut up and sit down.